Hey, I'm going to show you a little bit today about a cool gimmick, a magical gimmick you can get that's very convincing, very versatile. Every beginner magician should have this, and advanced magician, because it's used everywhere. So it's really just about $5, $10 if you get it on like Amazon or something, depending on where you get it, of course, and how good quality it is. It comes with this sleeve on it, which is actually pretty useless, but it's cool for keeping track of what deck it is, so you don't have to look at inside each of your decks to sort through them. So it's very convincing because look at this. It looks like a normal pack of cards. Uh, you'd ideally want to get this in blue or red because that's what people have seen most often. That's what they'll trust most likely. So let's get in here. And still, up to this point, it looks exactly like a normal pack of cards. To a magician, to an experienced magician, they'll see this and they'll probably be able to tell from just looking at it. You can see some slight ridges that give it away. But to most people and even most magicians, they won't be able to tell. Alright, now let's get into it. So, the best part about this is you can make it look just like a normal deck very easily. 52 different cards, you say? Look, fully shuffled. I'll cut the deck for you. Look, 52 shuffled deck playing cards. Show them that, they're convinced. There's no way this could be anything but what you're saying it is. Now, here's what you know that they don't. With just by doing this and riffling through the cards a different way, you've got a deck that is completely made up of one single card. So, how does this work? How does this gimmick work? Well, we got something like this going on. Every other card, approximately, it doesn't have to be perfect, see there's two together but it still works, is a two of clubs. So half the cards are two of clubs, half are some random cards that they decided to put in. Now, when we riffle through the cards, let's do the random way first. When we riffle through them, this way, we're letting go of the longer cards and catching the next longer card. So when I say longer cards, I'm talking like this. Lengthwise, the 10 of spades is longer than the 2 of clubs. So this random card, the 10 of spades, when we riffle through, we're going to catch onto this random card and let it go. So the 2 of clubs is falling on top of it. And again with 5 of clubs, we let go of it, and the 2 of clubs behind it is never seen because it falls right with it. And as we go down, we let go of the Jack of clubs, and we'll let the Jack of clubs go. It's a longer card because it's not a two of clubs. Boom. The 2 of clubs falls on the back and is never seen, especially if you're going quickly. So we can give the appearance, if we do it right, of having a completely random deck of cards, even though half the cards are all the same card. Now, of course, when we want to go back the other way, we are dropping this way. Or sorry, I should change to that. So we're dropping and catching the longer cards. So in this instance, I have the 2 of spades there. That's not a very good example. But we're dropping and catching because our fingers are still grabbing onto the longer cards. In this case, I have a queen of spades. So my fingers are still grabbing onto the queen of spades and not dropping it. But when I drop the queen of spades, there will be a 2 of clubs that lands on top of it, so we'll never see the queen of spades. So that's how we make the effect of having a deck of all one card. You're really only showing 20 some of the cards, but in reality we've got 54 cards in here, even if they're not all seen. So what can we do with this? What can we do with this? The main purpose of this is really for forcing cards on unsuspecting victims of our magic, right? So we can give the deck to the victim and say, hey, we got a completely randomly shuffled, I'll cut the deck here, shuffled deck of playing cards. You can cut them just as long as they don't look at them like this, or you don't try to do a fancy fan. If you do that, they'll get suspicious, of course. But as long as they don't look at them too much, they will be perfectly fooled. But you can tell them, hey, cut the deck of cards. And as long as they grab from here and pick the deck up, they're going to grab onto one of the longer cards 100% of the time. So here I'm grabbing onto a random card, a longer card, because I can only grab the longer cards. So there I grabbed the 6 of diamonds. So I grabbed the 6 of diamonds, cut the deck. There. I feel like it's random. I could have picked anywhere. I could have cut anywhere. But the thing is, wherever I cut, I'm cutting to a 2 of clubs. I'll never see another 2 of clubs, but wherever I'm cutting to a 2 of clubs. I'm not sure that's a 2 of clubs also. So you can see that they will think this is random. They had the choice, and they saw it as a random choice because it was for them. They just didn't know that it was a gimmick. Of course, you can also use a riffle force and say, hey, I got a completely shuffled deck of cards. Just tell me when to stop riffling through. They tell you stop. Oh, at the Queen of Spades? Okay. You could keep going. And if they choose to, you can say, okay, keep going. At the Queen of Diamonds? Okay, let's grab this card because I already saw this one. And they've stopped at the 2 of clubs. So, of course, it's not always the 2 of clubs. It's sometimes, it's oftentimes different cards. It's usually not like an ace of spades or an ace or a king or something, but it's something that is unsuspecting. So, the 2 of clubs happened to fit the bill for this guy, so he said, let's make one for the 2 of clubs. And so it's random. You don't get to pick what your card is, but it's a fantastic effect, fantastic uses, very convincing, especially if you get something that looks so normal as this.